How to pair the transmitter to the receiver. Make sure they're both off. Then what you want to do is long press the power button to turn it on and get into pairing mode, and you can see the blue blinking light. All right, make sure this is off, and then you're going to turn on the receiver. You're going to long press it till it turns on and that the blue light of the transmitter turns off, stay steady. And it did. So how to pair your transmitter using the link in the software it has here. So we have the transmitters off. So I'm going to go down to the settings here. And right now the first one is link device. We're going to click on that, and you can see transmitter 1 and transmitter 2. So we're going to hit link, and it says repair. We're going to hit confirm, and it's looking for them. So now what we got to do is start turning these on. I got one transmitter here. I'm going to turn one on at a time. And you can see the blue light is blinking, indicating that it was pairing, but now it's blue, which is now paired. Now for the second one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to turn this on. The light is blinking, is pairing. And let's see. I'm going to put that down, and you can see how number 2 is linked. All right, so they're both linked, and that's how you do it. So what I want to do now is go ahead and show you how to connect your receiver using an analog cable, which is a 3.5 millimeter cable. Now my laptop has a 3.5 port, but this is for headphones. So in order to use it, I need to have an adapter. And what this one does is it turns the headphone jack into a headphones output here, and it also turns it to a microphone port. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to connect that into there, and that is actually on the side here. Let's see, right here. Connect that in there. Make sure it's all the way in. Then I get my cable and put one side in. This is to the headphones, the microphone jack part here. Then I'm going to connect it to the analog for the receiver. So that part is connected now. So now what I got to do now is go ahead and test this. So what I'm going to do is go to Audacity. All right, so now I'm in Audacity. Now what I could do is go ahead and audio setup first. And if I go to my recording devices, you'll see an external microphone is highlighted. So this is the one I want to use. So I'm going to select that one. And then I have my transmitter here. So what I'm going to do is press record. And I'm going to talk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you see how it's very low. So I'm going to get the transmitter and put it closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see how now it's getting louder like that. 1, 2, 3. And the waves are getting larger. So that's indicating that the microphone, when I put it close to my mouth, it's working. And that's how you use this receiver into using a 3.5 port, which is the analog port. But let's go ahead and do a digital output. So let's go ahead and connect the USB part. So I got my cable here, and it's a USB-C, and it says either to a cell phone or laptop. So I'm going to go ahead and connect that part, to the Type-C port of my computer, which is right over here. Going to connect that in there. Then I go ahead and connect this part to my receiver. So what I'm going to go now is to Audacity. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to Audio Setup, Recording Device, and you can see now it says Microphone 2, Comica BooMax. So now it's already connected. So now I'm going to go ahead, and we have a receiver right over here. And I'm going to hit record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, the waves are very, very small. So I'm going to put it closer to my mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you can see those sound waves. And that's how you hook it up to the digital port. Engineered with Comica's proprietary CalMix noise cancellation algorithm, the BooMax microphone intelligently filters out ambient environmental noise, such as traffic, chatter, or HVAC systems, without compromised vocal clarity. This advanced DSP ensures consistent, high-fidelity voices captures across demanding scenarios like on-location interviews, live broadcasts, and dynamic content creations. The Comica BooMax wireless lapel microphones offers real-time internal recording with a 32 gigabyte of built-in storage, allowing up to 40 hours of high-resolution audio. This feature provides dependable standalone voice recording during production, even in demanding filming scenarios, and acts as a real-time backup, ensuring your sound is safe even in your camera or phone fails. It can also be used as a voice recorder. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and turn on the recording for this microphone. Okay, so to turn this on, there's a red button on the side. All you simply have to do is short press it one time, and there will be a red light turn on underneath the green one. Now the green is on because I have a denoise on as well. Now, what if you wanted to download the information to your computer? So let's go ahead and do that next. So since it's already hooked up to the USB-A slot, all I'm going to do now is just take it off my receiver, but I'm going to turn this off. It's off, no lights are on. Now connect it. And then you can see it. I'm not sure if you heard that, but it's already connected into my computer. Now, if you have it on before you connect this in, you will not see it in your File Explorer. This has to be off first. And you see BooMax here. You got the record and an update. There's nothing in update. You would have to put something in here from the website to update the version. So we're going to go to record, and these are going to be the files that we have in there. And these are all the files. We got some from the 10th, the 19th, and the 20th. And I think right now we're going to go ahead and click the 20th because we just made some of these. Actually, the 20th was the wrong date, so we corrected the date. But so we're going to go to 3/31, the latest one. But if we see wave, this one only has, this is no time in there. It must be turned off right away. Let's go back to 3/31. Again, 0, 3/28, 3/26. Here we go. We got 1 minute on this one. A lot of times I was doing my review and I was turning them off and on. So let's go ahead and look at this one. There it goes. And you can hear it because I was testing these out. You can hear a TV in the background. There's the whistle. So now you have an extra recording. So this is real neat because how many times I know I've done this where I forgot to press record and it didn't record anything. This will help you. So now we got the case and let's open this up. And all the items are not in there yet. All right. But what I like about this, it has these little bands here that you could put your cables in. And on this side, you have pockets where you can install or house your wind muffs. And these are easy to put on. And what I like about that, you see that little indentation here, or this little spike out. So what that does is you put that in to the 3.5 millimeter port. You push that in there and it holds it together in there. That's pretty neat. Hi, how you doing? All right, so let's take these out and let's put them back where they belong. And put on this first part here. And there's two. There's another wind muff right here. But next to that, you have these Comica magnets here. And this is a really neat. This is where you could put them. Some of these, some lavaliers have these, but you just throw them in the bag and they get clipped on anything. Here they actually have a plate to put them on. And what those are for is you get your lavaliers or your microphones. Now, in case you can't use this because your collars are too high and you want to put them on your shirt, well, you put the magnet inside your shirt and it'll hang on there. And that is real neat. So rather than clipping it on, you can put the magnet on there. And then when you're done, just take off the magnet. And you can see how I'm really struggling to take that out, how it's going to stay on, and it's not going to fall from you. All right. Then again, the middle is where you put your charger case itself, right in the middle there. Now let's go ahead and put our cables back. All right, so we got our cables in there. And again, you could use these bands or not. It's up to you, but they actually just lay there perfectly. And in the middle, again, we could put our lavalier's case. But let's go to the case, though, next. And right here, we have the case. And if we open it, you can see the charging status where it's at. It's at 4. There's 4 blinking lights. And I'm assuming one's 25, 50, 75, 100%. And if we click, you see how this is on? It doesn't matter if they're on or off. It will turn them off once it's in there, and it'll start charging them. And here's the receiver as well. And there it goes. And now you actually, the receiver has a charging status of each one. And this one is 5 hours, 4 hours, and this one's 8 hours of charging time remaining. You close it up, and in the back is your charging port, and right there, the hole on top is your reset. And all you got to do is charge the case. 2 hours will give you 20 hours of charge time for the case itself. 2 hours of charging for each one of these will give you 8 hours. Now, just like the transmitter or receiver, if you're not next to a power outlet to charge the case, you could use an external battery to charge your case, and you can see right here how it's charging. The BooMax wireless camera microphone offers 3 EQ modes for flexible sound control. The low cut filter removes low frequency noise below 100 Hz, such as an air conditioned hums or handling noises. The high fidelity mode preserves the full natural quality of your voice for accurate audio reproduction. Meanwhile, the high frequency boost enhances sound above 10 kHz, making speech crisper and clear, ideal for dialogue or outdoor recording where detail matters. Now, this diverse functions avoids unexpected situations. After switching on the safety track, a second track can be recorded at 6 decibels to safeguard against accidental audio level spikes. The microphone wireless transmission range up to 250 meters in an open, unobstructed areas. This device is ideal for recording in live streams, studios, and outdoor settings.